doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
Rocking and rolling. We have Bandgang Javar in the face. Fire, my boy.
Welcome back to the Rose podcast.
Yeah,
I'm glad to have you back on.
Appreciate that, man. You got the Grinch outfit on. It looks like, right?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pop out looking like money.
Yeah, that's right. That's the look of money as well, man. Now you had just dropped a new visual, man. Very interesting because I believe you're a BBL surgeon in this video. Am I correct?
Whatever you want to call it, I'm trying to cut out the bad, put it in the good.
Yeah, man. So you drop How to Be Real, and the first thing you see is kind of like you're a surgeon, and I'm pretty sure you're going in somebody's butt, right? Like, am I right? Is that what I'm right, or am I wrong about that?
I mean, she was laying on her back, so it would have been her stomach, but
my fault.
The BBL sound better, so you feel me? We could go with that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought the video was. I thought you were taking some fat from her stomach and putting it in her. That's what I thought we were doing.
See, that make even more sense. So yeah, let's just say I was doing that.
That's fire, right? Talk about the song though, man. It dropped. People were loving it, and talk about how you came up with the concept in the first place, bro.
Well, the song is really about how hoes really ain't shit, but not all bitches. There's some good bitches out here. I got some good bitches. But I got some hoes that ain't shit too, so you feel me? It all comes from a place. It's not really about any one particular bitch. It's like, I feel like all girls got some part of something in them that just ain't right. Just like, all niggas, we ain't perfect. We got some shit. I'm sure a bitch could remix it and make a song about niggas that'll fit the stereotype. Yeah,
a long time ago, my friend Kelly told me the greatest advice I've ever heard. She said, when there's cracks, there's craters. So if you meet somebody and you start noticing like little things, those things end up becoming bigger and bigger throughout time.
Yeah, but everybody kind of got like a little something. Nobody perfect. Mm-hmm. So I can't expect no bitch to just, walk around and have never fucked nobody, have never asked for nothing, just be, it's always going to be a little something.
I had a cousin that was obsessed with women being virgins if he had dated them. And I was like, you got to get that unrealistic expectation out of your mind. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, like, was he a millionaire or something?
He's got paid. But man, he was like, I don't want to touch it. He was like, I don't want to touch a girl that like has already been messed with. And I was like, that's...
I respect that. Like, that's a good thing to want. But it ain't a lot of that going around. So if you want the pristine, perfect version of a bitch, you damn near got to be the perfect version of a nigga. You can't be out here cheating on a bitch, doing all type of crazy shit. And you feel me? I'm far from that. I'm damn near, I'm terrible. So you feel me? I respect it.
Are you saying that on the spectrum of being like a clean slate guy with women to being a slime ball, as they might call it? You're on the slime ball side?
And I wouldn't even call it slime ball. I feel like you a slime ball if don't nobody know what's going on. But if you upfront about it, like, hey, I don't just deal with one woman. If you come into that, you damn near signing up for a membership. So if she accept that membership and she want to start with her little bronze pass and work her way up to platinum, then that's on her. I'm not bad. You not bad. We doing what we want to do.
Right. So they know the deal when they come to you. Right?
Yeah.
So you aren't the type of person to kind of make a woman think like you're all about her and she's the only one that you're invested in. You're honest, like, hey, there's multiple women in my life.
Right. But even with the woman, I'm being serious with you, feel me? Like, I'm going to let her know too. Like, it's always going to be certain people in my life that I'm always fuck with. You would never really get them out of my life.
Do you think that it takes some type of woman to be able to handle all of that? Why do you think there's women that are able to handle a man that they want a serious relationship with, but knowing he's with other women at the same time? Like, what kind of woman is that? Is a woman you respect that type of woman? Or is it something where like they have insecurities or something that makes them okay with it?
I feel like it's a lot. Like it could be she done been through a lot. So, she really just overall the normal shit that bitches go through. Like, you feel me? I done been there, done that. Let me try this type of shit. Or it could be, she just always respected that, and then it makes sense, It do make sense to have another bitch around to help around the house and to do this, that, and the third, the shit you don't want to do. It's like filling in the blanks. It's like it's a lot that go into that type of thing. And then it's especially a lot when women work together with the type of shit. Like, about girl, y'all all on vacation together, we all kicking it. That's a lot. So it's like, certain women, just had a mindset of not being, what's the word? Like overprotective or overbearing. Like they comfortable in they self to know like, yeah, I'm that bitch. You feel me? I ain't worried about another bitch taking my nigga because my nigga can't get took. But I like bitches too. Maybe I want to fuck on her. We can fuck you together. Or I can go out by myself and fuck her on my spare time. You feel me? She's secure in her shit.
Now, the roles obviously can't be reversed, right? At the end of the day, another man can't come into the picture.
Not with me. With some niggas it can, but just not with me.
You know, the Adam from No Jumper catches a lot of flack for letting other men get with his wife. And it's like, you know, I think he had talked to Adam Tate. Who's that guy that's super famous on the internet?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. And Andrew Tate really broke it down for him on why another man sleeping with your woman isn't cool. Like, he really broke it down. He gave him the whole blueprint of why it's not cool to do that. Do you have perspective on that? Like, just letting another man sleep with your woman?
For me, with his situation, it's like, that's none of my business, you feel me? That's what you want to do. In that float show boat, you do that. But me personally, I personally just ain't standing for that. And you can only ask somebody to respect what they willing to accept, you know? So if I'm not willing to accept that, bitch, just go find somebody that is. You ain't got to deal with me, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you ain't willing to accept me dealing with other bitches, I'm not about to hound you about it. I'm going to go find a bitch that is.
Yeah.
So like, you feel me?
Have you found like full clarity and joy, happiness in the path you took with like how you handle relationships? Like, are you content with it, or do you ever wish like, damn, if I could go back in time, I probably just would have been a one-woman man?
I would probably never go back in time and be one woman man. But on one hand, you got to think like, one, like I said, most of these hoes really ain't shit. So it's like, you know, that bitch doing her anyway. But now I really don't give a fuck what she doing. Like, bitch, I'm not about to question you or worry about what the fuck you doing. I'm doing me.
Did you always have this mindset? Or when you were younger, did you ever look at like there was a perfect marriage situation type thing?
Definitely didn't always have this mindset. Like, I didn't have plenty of women I thought was going to be the one.
Damn.
Shit, and they just wasn't.
Do you think that broke you a little bit? Like, goddamn, like this. You know, seriously, like, do you
broken is crazy. A bitch ain't never broke me.
Well, made you like, because you thought like, okay, this woman could be the one, and it didn't end up working out. That did you ever go like, you know what, fuck these hoes, or was it?
Yeah, I done said fuck these hoes plenty of time, and it's to a certain extent, it's always fuck these hoes. But you know, it's some real women out here too. And I wouldn't put them in the category with them hoes, you know? Yeah,
man. You've been staying a little, like, you were on here, like, not even 4 or 5 months ago, maybe. Right. You and Biggs were on here, man. It was a great conversation, long conversation, but a very good one. What's been new since then, man?
Me and Biggs dropped a project together. We got Marktwain out.
Yep.
I got another project coming out next month, 0908, and it's Scam Man. Me and Bandman got a project coming out probably a couple months after that, the Scamly 2. And we got a group project we working on. Could come out whenever, but shit, you know, that's a lot of moving parts with that.
Now, I noticed that there isn't like only just an OnlyScams. You opened up something there. I think you opened OnlyGrams too, right?
Yeah, OnlyGrams.
Okay, so is that relatively new?
Or relatively, kinda. I didn't put it out before, but I just didn't have time to really do all that. And even right now, I really still don't got time to do all that. So it's like I got other people that's taking care of that side of it. So, you know.
Okay, so you have a team managing the OnlyGrams aspect of it.
Right.
Can you break that down for us a little bit?
So basically, they gonna do the showing how to grow and all of that, and answering the questions and all of that. And basically, I'm the platform side of it. So it's the same information. And then the thing about OnlyGrams, information on how to grow weed is readily available and it's free. So we really giving away the information. It's well free. You know, it's bundled in OnlyScams. So if you paying for that, you getting it free, but you getting the extra of talking to somebody one-on-one for free, you know?
Yeah.
Like when I first started growing and shit like that, I made a lot of mistakes because I ain't had nobody to really talk to about it. But I fucked up, so you don't gotta fuck up, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so my people, everybody I deal with, you know, they got the same blueprint. So it's the same, you know, you get basically from me.
Now, you remember when the market dropped, right, with the marijuana game, and it was really bad for everybody, even people who were growing great shit. But now I'm hearing the guys who are growing great shit are saying that the market's kind of balancing out again.
Yeah, it is.
So this makes your app, I mean, your, what you're providing more useful now that it's back and everything's up to par again, right?
Yeah, but the market is always gonna go up and down, and that's with anything. Should the market with scamming go up and down, the market with trapping go up and down. Should the market with gold go up and down?
How the hell can the market with scamming go up and down if there's always somebody to scam?
Shit, the shit might be hitting one day, it might not be hitting the next. Your BM might pop one day, and then the BM might burn out. I done had the whole waves of scams that you had a method, it worked like this, that, and the third, and then they might throw in a new verification aspect, you feel me? So now you down for maybe a week or two trying to figure out how to bypass that. Or maybe you just got to cut it out altogether and find a whole new scam, you feel me?
Man. So because they're always constantly updating the security factors, it becomes more difficult, right?
Fraud is real dynamic. It is.
Yeah, because there's people working against you guys, right? Like there's a task force that's literally.
Well, let's not say you guys.
I'm sorry for the people that are scamming.
Yeah.
There's a task force that's going against you, the scammers. There's a task force that's literally like, yo, we're gonna try to stop every single scam you guys figure out. We're gonna try to stop it.
Yeah,
so it's
and on
like
top of that, it's the law too. So
Right.
you got not only do you got the Visa security team, but you also got the FBI and you got the Secret Service looking into you.
Yeah. They literally would be like on your Instagram, like, let's see what's going on. You see that song that kid just dropped where he literally walks through how
Punch made a deal.
Is that what it's called?
No, that's his name.
Oh, okay. I don't know his name, but I seen like he was going super viral because he literally walks you through an entire song of how to scam. Did you like it just off of like the song itself or what the shit he was showing off?
I mean, I respect it in the aspect of like, me personally, I know what he's talking about, so it makes sense to me. Now it is vague enough to where you won't really know shit and you won't be able to pull it off. But it's at the same time, like what he's saying, like it's a real method. Like you can do an account takeover and crack a bank open, but shit, it's a lot more steps than what was in that song,
Right. But the fact that he was able to deliver something so complex in such a simple, like rhythmic flow, like it was kind of cool to see there.
But that's like TJ and Kash and all them, how they was coming out with it.
Yeah. This was a little more specific, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like it felt like it.
Well, maybe more specific as in, but I'm sure they got a song like that too.
Like a step-by-step guide, like legitimately.
I mean, me and TJ had the song "How to Scam," so it's like it's definitely songs out there that go through it like that.
Yeah.
It's
but have you talked to TJ lately, man? I haven't heard from this guy in like years.
No, you feel me? But at the same time, me and him was never like brothers type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he just was a scam rapper, I was a scam rapper. It's just mutual respect in that aspect.
Well, that's a big thing though, right? Because it created a whole nother genre of rap music, right? Like nobody thought about this new topic that you could endlessly speak about, right? Because what you had really before, you had like kind of gangster rap, you had R&B rap, street rap. You had like all these different things, but then scam rap was the new one where it's like you don't got to be a killer to be a part of this one.
And that's interesting you say that because every time y'all bring that up and it's like somebody doing the interview, like when Kash was up here, everybody be in the comments really mad at them niggas and mad that I guess they feel like I should get credit and the other niggas should get credit. But it's like, damn, why another nigga can't shine? You feel me? You got to give him credit for what he did. Yeah, I might have made a song about it before, but he did it in the way that I couldn't do it. You feel me? Like he took the shit farther than I could have took it. So give him his credit for what he did,
Well, everybody wants to feel like they found somebody or discovered somebody or that somebody was the originator of something, and there can always be an argument stem from it. But even when Kash was on here, he came back on here a second time. He's like, yo, I want to clarify that Bandgang was like the originators of this shit for me personally. So he wanted to make sure he showed love and gave credit to you guys for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's respect. You feel me? That been the homie. I shot his first video that he ever made. So you feel me? I done watched him come from nothing. Like niggas don't know this, but the first video he ever made, like, and with all due respect, like you the homie, but he was fucked up at the time. Like he paid me all once, and he was short. But I kept fucking with him, and he kept coming back better and better. I watched him get into jugging, and that shit work out for him, and he start eating. Now I'm coming to video shoots with him. Now he got a little chain on, you feel me? Now he busting plays while we at the shoot. Like, hey, hold on, I got this ham real quick. I got to whoa. So it's like, I know niggas that, he one of the niggas that really did the shit when he was rapping about doing the shit, you know?
Man.
So yeah, he always got my respect in that aspect. Like, I seen a nigga come from nothing.
Was it easy for you even helping? I'm not going to just say help because it's a collaboration effort too as well when you're working with somebody like Kash and watching the growth of them and knowing that you're one of the originators of the style and sound. And it was easy for you to kind of let go of that? Like, you know what? This is going to be the next dude that's like pushing this forward. Like, you didn't try to gatekeep and be like, you know what? He's talking real shit and he could blow up. Let me hold this. Let me not let people figure out about this shit.
See, I really hate gatekeeping as a whole concept in itself. Like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he a good nigga. It's like, I'ma always support any good nigga. Like, you ain't gotta be a scam rapper. You could be rapping about trapping. If you a good nigga, I support you.
Yeah, they're really pushing, a lot of these Detroit platforms are really pushing this gatekeeper concept, and it kind of bothers me too because, like, at a certain point, if anybody gets big enough, you can't really gatekeep them as much as you think you can, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a person, that person has his own weight now. Like, a gatekeeper can only really work, like, what do you think about gatekeeping as a whole? Like, what's even cool about that? Like, how is
I mean, ain't nothing really cool about it. Like, why would you even want to be the nigga that say, hey, no, y'all niggas can't get, y'all trying to blow up. What you trying to do? Make it out the hood? What? You keeping a nigga from making it out the hood? What type of shit is that? That ain't no real nigga shit. You supposed to be putting a nigga on, helping a nigga get up out this bitch. Nobody want to be stuck. If he found a route, why would you ever send a nigga away that found a route?
Yeah.
If anything, get money with a nigga. Help a nigga get up out this bitch. And then that's going to come back to help you later. Like, you feel me? Like, what if I was a hoe ass nigga to say Kash or Quan and TJ and all them niggas? Like, they end up getting bigger than I ever got. And they could have said, fuck me when I asked for some shit.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is, if you do identify as a gatekeeper, which is kind of interesting to say that, but that you're saying you're protecting the culture. That, like, you're not going to let people get involved in the culture that don't...
Man, the culture decide what the culture is. You don't decide what the culture is. It's like, how can I tell you that your podcast ain't the culture? If everybody in the culture is listening to your shit, then that's what it is. It's like, and they hate you. I don't know why.
Ah, man, that's crazy out here for me.
Shit.
I think people, I mean, I know it's like a couple part of my is a color skin, right? Which, whatever, fine, that's cool. I'm not from Detroit. I get that. That's cool. But I feel like what I'm doing at the end of the day is helping everybody. It's helping me and it's helping everybody around me. I don't think it's like limiting anybody. We've helped people pop off. We've helped people get careers. We've helped people revamp their careers. Like, I don't see what we're doing wrong. And I was involved in this way before podcasting. The only argument is this: when you're not from the culture and you're not from Detroit and you're outside of the city, it is fair to say that because everybody in Detroit's starving to find a way in the entertainment scene and do everything, that somebody from outside of it's coming in and doing and making something happen, that there should be a credibility to, like, all right, man, let's make sure that you're not trying to just take from our shit.
But that's the whole thing. Taking from it, it's like you would be taking from it and taking it outside the hood and not helping nobody, you know, like you doing it all for yourself. But it's like, what do you really get out of this shit? Like, this shit ain't easy. Niggas don't know this shit ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You don't come in this bitch make $1 million a podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you feel me? You in this bitch grinding trying to get it, and niggas saying you coming in this bitch taking something from them. What is you taking from them? His 5 views? Like, nigga ain't even popping for you to be taking them from him. And all the niggas that really got motion come on this bitch and fuck with you. So it's like, you feel me? What is you taking from a nigga?
I appreciate the hell out of that. That means a lot. I didn't know you thought about it that way. That shit, that's...
I mean, how else can you think about it? How can a nigga be mad? You trying to make it about this bitch. That's like me telling you can't make it about this bitch because you ain't from where I'm from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to make it out this bitch, do you. Fuck him.
I respect the hell out of that. Man, that does mean a lot. When I look at you guys and what you guys have accomplished too as being one of the stamps of the biggest groups in the history of Detroit, right? Bandgang collectively, you guys did pave a way, man. And it's good to see that you found a way to monetize yourself, not only through the music, but you are a businessman, you're an entrepreneur at the same time, correct? So a lot of people can look at you and be like, this is kind of the all-around success. Like, you know, you can look at how he became an entrepreneur, not just a rapper, not just a person talking on the microphone, right? Which is at the end of the day. When you look at your success, is it more on towards the side of your entrepreneurship or with the music that you're seeing more of your success right now?
I think my success in general is more so in criminality. Like, I'm a great criminal.
Damn.
But I try not to be a criminal anymore. So maybe at the moment, my success is mainly in more so a business aspect. But I ain't never been the type of person that really gave a fuck about music anyway. Music is really just a leverage platform. Like I'd rap just so people know who the fuck I am, really. Like before rap, I was the one shooting all our videos and having niggas make content and do all that type of shit. So, but the reason being not so I can be the biggest rapper out, so I can go sell a nigga something. You know, I always thought about it, it's bigger than rap, you know what I'm saying? I watched niggas like Jay-Z go take rap and use it to go sell champagne and shit, you know? Yeah. That's where he made billions of dollars and all that type of shit. It wasn't from music sales. It was from selling other shit.
It's a way to market yourself.
Yeah, it's just marketing. And marketing is more valuable than really anything else. Marketing and quality can take anything to the next level.
Yeah, man. Kash Doll is selling foot spray right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. Like, what type of foot spray is we talking about? Her foot? The smell of it?
No, man.
Oh.
She's selling a foot spray that I think makes your feet smell good and that numbs it so you don't get hurt when you're walking all day, because you know women have to walk in heels all day.
Okay.
I think it like numbs at your feet so you can dance and have more fun for a longer periods of time.
Well, you know, that ain't my knowledge. Like, you know, I don't know about foot sprays and shit, but I wish her well on that venture.
I'm just saying, marketing is marketing.
Yeah,
right?
this marketing right now. I bet she spills some foot spray off of this.
Listen, if you jumped through the door, some random girl jumped through the door, is like, I got some foot spray, but get out of my door. Right? But because you have such a marketable, valuable name and you have awareness and all these things, you're able to sell it and make a profit, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Social media marketing is humongous right now.
It is.
Without social media, what would you have done? As far as like, how would you have leveraged yourself and marketed yourself?
I was just thinking about this the other day, and honestly, I feel like life would be so much easier and I would be so much richer if I didn't rap too. Whoa. Just because at the same time, as much as I can use this for marketing, it keep me from doing other shit that I would do. Like I would be cutting niggas grass and doing all type of other businesses, every business I could think of. But I can't go pull up on a nigga lawn and cut his grass. Nigga gonna be like, that nigga fucked up, he cutting grass. Nigga ain't fucked up, I'm just trying to make some more money on top of the other money. But I can't go and kill the image like that, you know what I'm saying?
Now, when you say cut grass, do you legitimately mean you're the one or just having a business?
I would legitimately be out there cutting the grass. I would have a business and other niggas doing it too, but why wouldn't I do it too? There's money on the flow.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I go get it?
So you think that's a major market, or are you just using that as an example?
No, it's just an example. It's
okay.
not.
HaHa Davis had the fellas company. Remember, he had his own grass. HaHa Davis started a grass cutting company. It was pretty cool.
He a good nigga too. I fuck with him.
It was smart, man. I was like, you know what? If you use your Instagram to start up a business, that was the best one because everybody needs their grass cut. He had a huge ass name, and he just hired his friends to go cut people's grass. Brilliant. Mm-hmm. So you're saying that because rap takes so much creativity and time and investment that it distracted you from maybe starting different ventures?
Not even distracted me, because I still go do shit like that, you feel me? Like I invest in shit like lawn companies and shit like that already. But it's different than being able to do a startup, you know? I wouldn't be the investor, I would be the owner.
Yeah.
It's a big difference from starting some shit from the ground. When you're doing something from the ground, you don't really go hire 50 employees and just be like, okay, you know, you go find a route and make sure it's right. You do it yourself. When you do it and you do it the other way, you got to float it, because you don't know how long this business is going to be unprofitable. And then you get to taking out leverage and capital to go do all that type of shit. And it's more expensive, take more time, and make it not really worth it. Yeah. But if you go in to start it yourself, it's like, even with this podcast, if you was to pay another nigga to sit there, your margins will go way down. Mm-hmm. And the margin's already thin. So it's like, yeah, fuck that. I'll do it. And then maybe when I start making bank, I can do that. But right now, I got to do it like this. So it's the same thing, you know?
No, I totally get it. Yeah, you're right. You got to be invested in it in every single category until you have enough leverage or enough capital and where you can have other people do it for you. Well, social media and with the face and entertainment, it's a little bit different because part of the reason people watch it is for you. But at the same time, look what No Jumper did. Like, he has started many other podcasts with his friends are the hosts instead. Mm-hmm. And now he's just like all these different streams of income coming to you at once. Now there's no regret on your end though, right? Like you're still content with like the proceeding. It's just you wish you probably could have been further up a little bit, but you can still do that now, right? Like right now you could just like veer towards those sides and veer
Yeah, I
towards
wouldn't do it though, because it's like, you know.
Well, you're not gonna go cut grass though, man. Just think of something else. Pizza Cat, right? Like DJ B Jones' pizzeria. Brilliant.
But I couldn't go buy a Pizza Cat. My Pizza Cat get shot up. Certain people can't open certain shit because they should get shot up. My shit, I can't open certain shit because my shit get shot up. It's like, you know, that's just the way it is. Like,
okay.
if I'm at Pizza Cat, nigga gonna be like, hey, he at Pizza Cat. If a certain nigga at Pizza Cat, nigga gonna tell me like, hey, he at Pizza Cat. And that's just the way that is.
Right. So at the end of the day, because of certain people just wanting to do
it's
things.
It's because of rap. That's what I make it because of.
Yeah, because of rap. Okay, right. So because of rap in whatever ways, people, there's a target. I'm not saying there's directly a target on you, but if somebody knows you're I don't know how else you want to say, Javar. I mean, how does you? I'm not saying that there is one, but I'm saying because you're a star, because you're a rapper, and because you're a celebrity in Detroit, and with your music and across the country, that there is more of a target on artists' back. So they can't just go and be.
I'll say that, yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go do certain things anymore.
Yes.
Like you can't just be the face of something because people are just gonna be like, oh, that's Javar's over there. Fuck it, let's go fuck
like
shit
even
up.
if you say Quando Rondo, like for example,
Anybody.
if he was at Pizza Cat, nigga gonna be like, he at Pizza Cat. The nigga be at Pizza Cat every day from 8 to 5. That's your drop.
Right. Exactly. Anybody with a celebrity name or a certain figure.
Yeah. Even if it was Kim Kardashian at motherfucking Pizza Cat every day from 8 to 5, somebody gonna come tie that bitch up.
Think?
You can't be a Pizza Cat like that, you know?
Yeah, and the profits would fail because you would have to hire bodyguards, and then after a while, it would just add up, and then it's like not worth it anymore, basically.
And then you know niggas like you from the hood, you can hire bodyguards, but it's like that's. It's like, damn, why you ain't just had your niggas with you, or why you just ain't got that bitch on you? But I can understand why nigga wouldn't, because why nigga don't want to go to jail and all that type of shit. But
yeah,
it's the stereotypes be working against you, don't it?
Yeah. One big thing that's happening right now, female scene in Detroit is prospering, just like the whole collective mainstream. Women are dominating the hip hop industry as we speak right now. Pretty Brea and you guys are, you know, you're part of all that. Talk about that. Talk about watching her growth.
I love my baby mama to death, and I wish her the most greatness, success that she can ever get. I have nothing bad to say about her, and I never will.
We're not saying anything bad. We're saying how good the music scene is for females right now.
Yeah, but you know, when we talk about her, you know, it's just, you know.
Okay, we can skip over that, but just to watch the growth of all these artists is great, obviously, from the female ends to the male ends of it. So collectively, all sides are getting pushed right now, from the females to the males in Detroit, which is fucking awesome, right? At the end of the day. Now, talk about your own view on Detroit music right now, man. You got every category is busting right now. They're saying everybody's taking styles from us and stuff, which is a great thing because that means we're hot. What are you looking at when you look at Detroit in the music scene right now?
I mean, I feel like Detroit got really a chokehold on shit right now. Everybody is blowing up, and I'm gonna give it to her too. You feel me? Like Brea is blowing up right now,
yeah,
and she out in Atlanta like right now doing some big shit that people will see coming soon. But everybody from the city is, like from like GTVs, Peasy, Ray, motherfucking Skilla, motherfucking Sada. Everybody you can think of. Everybody that was local rappers is now famous rappers. Like all the niggas from the hood is famous rappers.
Yeah.
Not even just my hood. Like all the hoods in Detroit, all them niggas is.
And we could talk about the other cities too, like Flint's blowing up, right?
Yeah.
And Michigan is just representing very well right now, collectively.
The Motown should come back and really, you know what I'm saying? Motown would have been great right now if they just signed all the Detroit artists that had this bitch on the chokehold.
Yeah, and the only argument, right, like, you know, I talked to so many OGs, like, in the past couple months, and Herc was one of the guys that said, like, even when Tupac had gotten killed, it put a hold on labels wanting to sign Detroit artists because they were like, we don't want the problems and the issues that come along with signing an artist from Detroit.
Hell no. All these niggas getting signed. They just get signed to like Atlantic and shit. Like,
well, that's why it's so interesting that time is opening up now where there's still a relative high amount of crime going on. You're not really seeing it with the artists as much, thank God, knock on wood. But it's like the door's opening more where it's like, all right, like it looks like labels are more comfortable signing Detroit artists now than ever.
I don't think they was never uncomfortable signing Detroit artists. I think the numbers wasn't there. Like, you feel me? I done seen niggas' numbers, the old numbers and the new numbers. The numbers ain't used to be shit, and now they is. That's all it really is.
So when Bergherg was talking about it, you think maybe at that time Rock Bottom and them, they just weren't providing enough for them to be signable?
Not enough for it to be worth it for them. Because anybody, if niggas was putting up Drake numbers, ain't nobody give a fuck about no beef. If you can go sell 1 million copies your first week, I don't give a fuck. I would have signed you, shit. What? Somebody gonna sign you? What you mean?
Yeah.
It's about the money.
So
the niggas, you saying a nigga wouldn't sign Tupac if he was around? A nigga gonna sign Tupac.
The investment, it seemed more like, okay, we're going to invest in this person that has all these issues going on. They had the beef.
And they did. Pac was still signed. They ain't dropped Pac. It made Pac hotter. A nigga getting shot make them hotter. And they know that. If anything, they just going to put insurance on something, you feel me? Eat off that if shit go bad. And if it do fuck up, it's a write-off for them. They sign artists all the time that don't do shit and just write it off. They would have just put you in that category and kept making money.
So right now, labels sign artists, and if the money doesn't get returned in any type of way or they don't make a profit off you, they have insurance for that?
No, the insurance, they might put like insurance, like life insurance or something on somebody. Shit. But, you know, that's like
that's a whole thing.
Yeah,
right?
You get into damn near conspiracy theory territory.
Yeah, right. Because, you know, obviously, you know, artists are unfortunately dying after getting signed, which is unfortunate, but it's like a main thing. Now, have you considered getting involved in that, starting up a label or anything like that?
No.
You don't want to be involved in the music scene to that degree?
No, I don't. You feel me? I can't have nobody coming to deal with me to deal with this shit because I don't really give a fuck. I don't like doing it for me, let alone doing it for somebody else. I don't like talking to people that much. And it's like, you want me to keep these connections open for you and fuck all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, they're selling chairs for a higher rate nowadays, right? It's interesting after that. I think chairs went up $8. You know what I'm saying? Craftsman's numbers went up, man. Watching that from a different city and then it kind of translated to our city where people were getting knocked out with chairs over here, man. When you see shit like that, it is funny for like 5 seconds in the Montgomery Brawl. It's like funny. I was like, yeah, it's hilarious. Like the guy threw off his hat and all that. But then at the same time, it's like, what the hell is happening right now?
Oh, it's still funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I was just watching the video. Like, damn, that nigga jumped in the river, didn't he?
Yeah.
But
the funniest part is the hat throw. Like the guy like gets pushed and then he takes off his hat. He's like, and it's like, what is this? What kind of? Did you know somebody was filming you when you did that? Like, you know, type shit.
He couldn't have. As soon as he threw it up, he blew his shit out, and he shouldn't have threw it up.
That was a waste of time, right? The extra delay. That was like a little bit of taunting before.
Yeah, that was a taunt.
Yeah.
Because you can't taunt a nigga that's blowing your shit out. He got you.
I forget who the famous MMA fighter is. He was one of the most famous MMA fighters of all time, and he taunted somebody and then got knocked out. Anderson Silva, right? Did you ever see that video of Anderson Silva?
No. There's
a video. He was the most popping, like, fucking MMA fighter. And he kept doing this like during the fight, and then he got fucking clocked, and then his career was over after that. Like literally, just kept losing fight after fight after fight. It didn't end. He was like as big as McGregor, like that fucking big, and then he just slipped up one day. Kind of shows you like how your career can end just by like sometimes cockiness or arrogance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's anybody. You feel me? Past boxing, it could be anything. Like mine could end. I say the wrong shit, and they could cancel me.
Yeah.
Only person career can't end is Boosie. That nigga's uncancelable. That nigga get up on live every week and say fuck gay people, fuck his family, and fuck you if you don't like them. Yeah. And fuck snitches. Boosie uncancelable. Anybody else would have been canceled. Boosie would get on there and say fuck Jews and won't nothing happen to him.
Yeah. Because you're expecting him anyways now to say some shit.
Him and Kanye. Kanye too big, so he can get canceled. But Boosie, he at that level where only niggas fuck with him anyway. And niggas don't give a fuck about none of this shit. So it's like white people really cancel you. Niggas, we don't be giving a fuck enough to cancel a motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
We
cancel
got real
culture is kind of
problems.
faded anyway, right? Like that's kind of a little bit over with.
I mean, kind of this shit. They coming together for the right shit.
Yeah, but before there was like a certain period between 2018 and 2022 where it was like, watch what the fuck you say. Like Chappelle started having you put your phone in the pouch when you go watch a stand up. Like you couldn't do shit.
Motherfuckers was sensitive.
Yeah,
But niggas always sensitive. They still is. It's like everything polarized.
yeah.
But you know,
How do you feel about these chatbots, man? Do you feel like they could come up with their own like fucking?
I feel like if they just made it, put a bit more effort into the coding to where all the messages was unique, they'd make a lot more money. But if I see the same motherfucker telling me that X name just made them $5,000 and you in my comments for no fucking reason, cut it out. Come on, man. Don't make it look like a chatbot. You just, goddamn.
Yeah.
All you really got to do is post the pictures up and look like you getting money. Nigga gonna come fuck with you anyway. You ain't got to say nothing. Nigga, we was doing that in 2014 out here, jug pages. Take it back then if you want to take it back. But the chatbot shit is like, you getting the dumbest nigga in the world if you get somebody. Which it is some of them. They wouldn't do it if it wasn't making money. But y'all make a lot more money with a little bit more effort.
I mean, I know from experience. Yeah, no, they got me. They for sure got my.
No.
Yeah, they got me.
How, bro?
Cause it was my dog. I'm not gonna say his name fully, but my dog Reggie. My dog Reggie, he's a comedian. He's huge. And,
Off a jug page or a chatbot?
well, I guess he didn't have access to his account at the time, and like it got hacked. And then he hit me up. He's like, "Yo, trust me, send me this dough. Just send me $300. I'm gonna flip it for you." So I sent him the money. Then he sent me more money back. So I'm like, bet. Then he asked me for more money the next week, and then I sent him that more money, and then that page disappeared, bro.
See, that's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
You got the first money back, so you feel like it was legit. So now you can really ask you for more money.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
It's like how Bernie Madoff used to tell niggas, "Hey, I'll take your cheese and put a 10 on it." So niggas like, you feel me? But the more 10s he put on it, the more people he can bring in.
Yeah.
And he has lasted a little bit longer. But yours was the same shit. Like he could have made it last longer with you. Gave you the next one back. Then tell you feel me? You got to bring some friends with you. Got all of y'all, you feel me? Like, hey, yeah.
What's been some music you've been working on, man? Are you focusing more on music right now still? Like, are you saying you have all these fucking projects coming out? Kind of talk about your process, and are you trying to reinvent, or are you just gonna keep expanding on what you're already good at?
I mean, I still really don't care about music. I'm really just doing this as part of a bigger plan with somebody else, you know?
Damn.
Really, me and Pooh got something worked out, you feel me? So I'm just doing this with him because that's what he wanted to do. So I trust the man. That's one nigga I trust with whatever, so yeah.
Pooh Shiesty?
No.
Oh, Pooh from Band Life.
Yeah, Poody.
Oh, Poody. Oh, Poody. Okay, yeah, okay. So Poody's a smart. He said Poody. Yeah, he's a smart man. He got skilled like a $3 million deal with Interscope. I think he was the one who put that whole play together.
He put a lot of plays together. A lot of people deals that you just didn't know he was a part of. He was a part of them and got a lot of people millions of dollars.
What is it that, about him that you see that's how he's able to delegate these deals, and what makes people trust him, especially these major labels and stuff?
I mean, one, it's like he got a system, you feel me? Like if you trust him, it's gonna work out. Like it's not really a question of it. But on top of that, as far as why the labels do it, because the numbers there. If he can get the numbers there, that's all they care about. So he gonna get the numbers there. He gonna do what he gotta do on his end to make sure your numbers get there. Like, you feel me? If he gotta pay 100 niggas, whatever he gotta pay them to go promote or do whatever fuck they gotta do, he gonna make it happen. And he gonna get it there. So you feel me? It's a lot of niggas are just, and it's the thing, because a manager really not supposed to take on that responsibility. That is the responsibility of a label. But he gonna come in and be like the middleman as a label. Like, you know what I'm saying? He the step stool to the bigger label. He gonna go put the 100,000 up so they give you the $1 million. And then he gonna get his cash when they give you the million, you know? But you got to understand what's going to come when they give you the million. He need his cash, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas be greedy. They be like, nah, you feel me? Because I want the whole thing, but you going to get 100% of nothing. And that's just that.
Man, wow. That was like amazingly broke down. There's a trust factor, like you said initially. You got to trust. You got to put it in. And then when you get back, you're supposed to give back. Like, you're supposed to give back what you owe. Like, give what you owe to the person who put you in the position in the first place.
Yeah.
Or else nothing will transpire after that. Yeah, no, it's fucking interesting, man. It's I have a kind of a conspiracy in my mind, but not a total conspiracy. But when artists are selling features, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's an artist that has an established name and he has a massive following and they're selling features for like a very, very low rate, does that have to do or reflect with anything that their music isn't performing well, or is that irrelevant to their music performing well?
I think it's just they might be fucked up at the time.
Damn.
So, like, you feel me? They just, he doing what he can do to get some money to pay whatever he got to pay. Nah, that's not to say it's always the case, but you know, I just know I see it a lot. Personally, I really don't even charge for features. Like I used to, just because you know that's just what you do. But now I only do songs if I like the song or I want to do the song. The people you see me on features with, 9 times out of 10, I reached out to them. And the people that reach out to me, I listen to the song, but sometimes it'd be hard to even get to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my email is full of shit. But if I hear it and I like it, I get on it. You feel me? That's all it is to it. It's not like you can't pay me to get on the song right now.
Really?
It just is what it is.
Well, there's always a price.
Oh, it is a price, you know. Nigga come with 100 racks. I'm not turning down 100 racks, but
yeah,
let's be realistic. Ain't nobody coming with 100 racks.
That's a difficult one, man. That's a tough number. I was hearing something about somebody came on the couch and they said to talk to Ice Cube about your song is like 50 racks. To just to talk to him about it. Then for him to listen to like a minute's like another 50, and then it's like 300 to actually
that's
get
a scam. That's what the fuck that is. It's like a sit down with Jay-Z. You fool. He gonna tell you to grind hard and keep trying. That's what the fuck that is.
You don't think sitting down with Jay-Z is like some benefit to it?
Yeah, but not a $500,000 benefit. You crazy? I'm gonna tell you the same shit he'd have told you. Stay down, work hard, eat your vegetables. You're gonna be good one day. Shit.
All right, what's the compromise for you as far as how much you would not take to sit down with Jay-Z? Like, what's the number where it's like, okay, I would sit down with Jay-Z versus taking that much
First
money?
of all, I need to know what we talking about. Like,
Music.
What about music?
Okay, you know what? Okay, so what would you want to talk to Jay-Z about?
If I go to talk to Jay-Z, it got to be, I got something I want him to do. Like, you know, like, I got to be a purpose. Like, do I want you as part of this business venture? Is this a meeting to pitch you something? Or is you pitching me something?
I think generally speaking, what people are looking for from Jay-Z is life advice.
I don't need life advice. Like, what? The nigga got a book out. If you want his life advice, go read it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's much cheaper than to sit down.
There hasn't been any new scammer movies out. We talked about that one girl that found that scam movie where she finds the credit card machine.
No, I went and watched it too.
Why? You don't think it was factual?
No, I said I watched it.
You watched it too, yeah. I think it's called something The Criminal. I forget her name. Yeah. But I haven't seen there's not too many people pushing on the note anymore with it anymore. Have you seen anything recently?
It is some good scam movies, but they kind of like classics. Like Plastic, if you wanted to get into fraud for any type of reason, it's a great movie. Talk about fraud risk scores. But Focus, that movie just do a good job at making it look good, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like maybe 10 niggas playing at that type of level, but it make it look good.
The ultimate question of the day for Bandgang Javar is, have you ever been scammed?
No, maybe almost scammed as a kid. Like at high school, like maybe freshman year. One of the homies, it was a jug page, you feel me? But this a nigga I went to school with, you feel me? He telling me, like, this bitch he fucked with had a play for him, nigga, you feel me? He was gonna give her some money. He was gonna give her $300. She was supposed to give him 3 racks back. So he telling me, like, you feel me, go half with me. I think about it, but I'm like, no, that don't sound right, you feel me? So I say, you do it first. If it come back, it's good. So at first he lied and said he did it already. But no, I need to see it work. You feel me? When you can show me it worked, then I give you the money. Lo and behold, he never met this bitch, so he was lying about everything. You never met this bitch. You never fucked her. All this shit you talking about is a lie. And this bitch scammed you. You're a burger. You wanted me to be salad next to you as a burger. It's a side option. That's crazy.
Damn. He was your friend after that still?
Yeah, he was the homie, but we ain't homies no more. But yeah.
Yeah, it sucks when your friends try to scam you, man. I had that before with my friend. He was trying to get me to invest like $10,000 in something. He's like, this guy's going to take the money and go to Colombia and bring back all this other money. And I was like, bro, that sounds crazy. And then he said he had done it. And I was like, okay, tell me how it turns out. By the time he gave me the information of what happened, he's like, yeah, he got shot and killed in Colombia. So
but see, that's not them trying to scam you. Like, he wasn't trying to scam me. Dog probably wasn't trying to scam you.
No, I feel like that guy never existed. I think the guy who went to Colombia never existed, and he just made
I feel like the guy scammed him.
Yeah,
like that's what it really be. They getting scammed, and they be lying because they want you to come in with them. Like they don't have it to give the person what the person asking for, so they just need some money to get there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They want to double up on the money because they might not have enough, and they want to have a friend help invest in them. You know?
They trying to get this magical, too good to be true. What's the word? Opportunity, and you are the golden ticket. So they gonna tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah, too good to be true is like usually a real phenomenon where like it's 90% of the time not gonna work. Have you ever had one that was like actually was too good, but it actually ended up working out?
Probably so. Like, yeah, scamming. The nigga told me, hey, you take this piece of plastic, you go over here, and I swear to God, $1,000 gonna come off this bitch. You thinking like this bitch was $10. You telling me this bitch gonna make me $1,000? Nigga like, shit, I swear to God.
That's the funniest shit.
Lo and behold.
Did you get offended not offended, but were you upset when I put you as the Spanish guy in the translations of all my podcasts?
I'm gonna be offended about it. It was funny.
A few of those guys on there actually got upset at me. Like, what do you think, this is a game? I'm like, I thought this was hilarious.
Like, what's the game though? What did nigga do?
Yeah,
like, you feel me?
I think I
take life too serious.
I identified some of them with their culture a little bit too closely. I think they're like, that's too. You should have
said they was Chinese. You put them as Japanese. They said this shit ain't a game, nigga.
That shit took forever, but everybody was laughing about yours because I was like, that's actually how he sounds. Like the guy who did your translation.
Yeah. And if I was Japanese, that'd have been me.
No, the guy was like Portuguese or something. He was Spanish. Yeah, your guy was Spanish, man.
Shit, he was something.
When it first popped up, what'd you think? Like, did you just walk me through like the vision of it? Like, how did you perceive?
Shit, it was just funny. Like, shit.
You didn't have
Life
confusion?
ain't too serious, man. This shit.
Did you have confusion though at first? Like, what the fuck?
I was wondering like why you did it, but it's like shit. I was pretty sure this to be funny.
You know why you didn't get the full experience of it? Because your clip wasn't first. But imagine if you had scrolled through Instagram and it had been the first thing you seen and you just started seeing yourself talking a different language and you would have been confused for like a few seconds.
But no, somebody sent it to me, so I saw my clip first. But it was just funny shit. I was like, what I'm gonna be mad about? This shit funny.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, bro. That was like, it was me, you, and Biggs literally talking in Portuguese. That shit was fucking hilarious.
It's like, you feel me? You joke all day. Like, you do whole memes and shit. It's like, why would a nigga take shit you do serious?
Well, you know what's really interesting is Jackpot the Juice was just on there, and he was talking about the beginning of Instagram when it was first coming out. He was making parody rap skits of like Peasy and all these other rappers. And some rappers were actually getting upset with him, and some Detroit people were getting upset with him because, like, what are you doing, making fun of us? Like, you're making fun of the culture, you're making fun of the music scene. And so he said he had to break through a lot of barriers, and now look at it. Like, everybody's parodying everybody, and everybody's showing love to everybody and stuff like that.
Niggas be too sensitive. Bro, you got to live your life. Like, a nigga can joke, goddamn. Nigga can't even. It's like, E-Boy, he did some shit on my shit, but I don't understand why niggas feel like they gotta ask, but a nigga ask you like, hey, you feel me? I'm gonna make a skit. Ooh. I don't give a fuck what you do with me. You gonna make that shit funny. Shit, you could talk about me, make it funny. Even if it was meant for me to take it a bad way, I'ma still laugh at it. Cause you feel me? Shit be funny.
You have like a entire sense of security, right? Like within yourself.
Yeah, that's what it be. Niggas don't be secure in themselves, so they be feeling like, damn, nigga, I don't rap like that. but you do, and that's why it's funny. You feel me?
Yeah, a long time ago, I was hanging out with my ex-girlfriend and her friend, and she was telling her friend was telling us why she started dating this guy, and she's like, "Well, he was just so secure. He never lied about nothing. He never lied about who he was. He was very upfront about who he was as a person, genuine." And then my ex looked at me like, "You would be a lying piece of shit our entire relationship. Like everything you said was a lie."
Well, I swear to God, if you just tell the truth, you would get so much further. And bitches used to tell me that, and I used to think a bitch was lying. It's my first time trying to tell the bitch the truth. She told me no. The bitch looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what you mean? You got a bitch? I'm like, yeah, you feel me? But that was my problem. One, first of all, if you doing that, your main bitch just got to be it. You feel me? Like, bitch got to see you get bitches of this quality, and you know what I'm saying? But on top of that, a bitch will really respect it. It's like, if you got all this to offer, and what is gonna stop it? Another bitch? You think that's gonna get in her way? That ain't gonna stop shit if that's what she want.
Do you think there's a deep down core feeling with them though that they don't like, even if they are the main and they know they're secure with themselves, that they don't like sharing?
Like in some aspect, maybe if they feel like jealousy is in everybody to a certain extent.
Yeah. So
maybe if they feel like you spend more time with one girl than the other, you feel me? Like that happens sometimes, but at the same time, you gotta be man enough to check that shit. Like, hey, listen, get it together.
Did you so because my first threesome experience was a complete failure, right? So like it was me and this girl that really liked me and her friend, and while the whole thing was sequencing, the girl I was with bailed on the whole thing. She's like, I don't want her touching you. I don't want you being inside of her. I don't want any of this. And then she bailed on the operation.
Mine was a failure too, my first one.
Yeah.
But yours a failure for a different reason.
What'd you fail for?
See, at the time, it sounds bad, but I just couldn't get there. Like, you feel me? Fuck it. Now, I done had like 20 threesomes, so it's like, you feel me? It's nothing.
You couldn't get it up, you mean?
I couldn't.
Why? There was 2 fine bitches.
It was, and it was 2 fine bitches. But I don't know. Like, it just wasn't going.
Did you take anything before?
No.
Oh, shit.
But nah. I feel like what it probably was just the pressure, you feel me? Like, you know, it's 2 fine bitches, and you like, God damn. But even to that extent, like, I came back later and still fucked. But you feel me? It took me a minute to get there. So, you feel me? And the thing is, bitches want it more than you want it. This bitch been wanting to fuck a bitch. And then it be turning the bitches on seeing you fuck a bitch. Everybody, it just turned everybody on. You feel me? You hitting this bitch, she watching. You flip her around. Now she fuck around eating her pussy while you fucking her. It's great.
No, that's what trips me out. All I wanted was my balls sucked while she was sucking my dick at the same. That's all I ever wanted, and it just didn't
10
go.
out of 10.
It didn't go. Is it? See, now I'm never gonna know.
You gonna know shit.
I'm in a relationship now. It's over.
Well, she better get with the fucking program. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You tell her what the fuck you want. And if she can't respect it, then you find another one that can.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm kind of a one-on-one.
And you can be a one-on-one, but she got to respect what the fuck you want. If this is what you have decided.
You got to make sacrifices, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do, man. You got to sometimes when you get in a relationship, you got to be like, you know what? I've always just wanted to be one woman.
Then you in a relationship with the wrong person if what you want and what she want ain't the same thing.
It's not that. It's just that I can't imagine doing that. Like, I'm a one-woman guy, right? Like, so if I'm hooking up with one girl, that's what it is. I'm never going to add another person. Now, if we're single and we're both just fucking around, I'll do that shit.
So you saying you wouldn't have a threesome if she offered it?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do a threesome.
You full of shit.
If my girlfriend was like, I got a threesome on the floor.
She must be watching this shit.
No, I swear to God. She pressed me, so I'm not even supposed to be talking. We have a rule I don't talk about her on the podcast, but I'm going to break the rule one time. A couple weeks ago, she pressed me on it. She's like, so you don't want threesomes, so you don't want threesomes, so you don't want threesomes. And I said, no, what are you trying to do? She was like, I was just testing your ass to make sure. And I was like, oh, shit.
A bitch hit me with that before. But the thing is, I did want it. I lied at the time because I'm like, bitch, you trying to trick me. But the bitch really just didn't want me to cheat. So she like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, like, nigga, don't lie. Dude, we can go fuck these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
maybe she just wants you to be real and not cheat and just tell her so we all can fuck them hoes together.
And that's true. I'm not a cheater personally. I can't cheat. It's not in my blood. It's just not. It's not something I could do. But one thing that was hilarious that I seen on your Instagram, I messaged you, was that blindfold. You had a blindfold on in your stories, and you said, "Do your worst." Who the hell were you talking to? That was fire.
I mean, I can't disclose, but you feel me? I'm a bad man.
It was a leopard blindfold, right?
Yeah.
And you were just chilling on the bed, like, dude, like. So there was a man. Damn, man. That's a dream, right? Like,
honestly, my life is a fucking dream. I can't believe I get away with the shit I be getting away with. But it be like, you feel me? I must just be him. Because everything I want, I get.
yeah.
Like, all I really got to say is what I want. And it's like, you must be manifesting this shit because you get it.
Shouldn't you just convert? What is, I think like Muslim people get like 50 wives, right?
No, but then why would I change my religion? No, I'm gonna believe in a different God just to get something different. That's crazy.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know if you can do that in America. I don't know if you can have multiple wives in America. That's why.
No, not legally.
Yeah, unless you're like a certain.
I don't want to marry none of them though. So it's like shit. Well, I want that.
Yeah.
But they kind of know that.
When I was watching Rush Hour 2, I saw that like that brothel scene. Remember when they were like downtown in Asia or whatever? And then they opened up the curtains and there was just like 16 women chilling on that shit. I'm like, now that kind of in retrospect, isn't that kind of fucked up? Like,
What's fucked up?
they were showing a brothel, which is like one of the most highly illegal things on the planet.
It's not illegal everywhere though. Like the red light district, for example.
But and to show it in Rush Hour, like that's kind of nuts, right? Like you get to fuck any one of these bitches and they just pull a curtain open.
I'm assuming it was the red light district though, which is a legal thing to do there.
What,
So,
right?
you know,
Like what?
the red light district is legal.
To do what? Like you can just fuck whatever bitches you want?
Like they got brothels and type shit. I think it's a certain time of day and all that type of shit, but like it's legal there.
Have you been to a brothel?
No.
Ah, shit.
First of all, I'm not paying for no pussy. Pussy is free. First of all, like even if I do something for a bitch, it's out of the kindness of my heart. It ain't cause I owe a bitch nothing. I never owe a bitch nothing. But yeah, I might do something for a bitch if I want to.
What about a sexual sacrifice? Like if you don't feel like going down on a girl that day, are you still gonna do it? Or are you like, no,
But
whatever?
I do though. I like eating pussy. I like when bitches nut. That's my thing. You feel me? And bitches like that. I like that. So hey, we gonna be the nastiest motherfuckers in that bitch.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. I'm a nasty nigga.
No, I think girls busting on you is like that's fun. Like that's cool as hell. That shit's fire. I almost had a girl pee on my face one time, just because I was like, because I was like, bro, she was so bad, son. I was like, just do it. Like fuck it, let's get it over with.
Not pee on my face. You out your fucking mind.
She couldn't do it.
I would have beat the shit out of that bitch.
Son, I was lying in the tub, right?
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
Nasty motherfucker.
And she gets over me and she's like, so you really want to do this? I'm like, yeah. And she had
my God.
We were at a hotel, so she had her foot on that the soap holder, and the soap holder broke, and she fell on me. And then I was like, damn.
I'm so glad for you that it broke. You were on this bitch with P. Diddy and shit. Y'all are on that bitch.
It's
freak
fire.
as hell.
That shit's fire as fuck, bro.
No, it ain't fire. Bitch pissing on you. You got fetishes. It's putting out the fire.
I'm into shit like
Well,
that.
bitch piss on my leg, she gonna get smacked. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, she was a 10 out of 10, all right?
I don't give a fuck if that bitch was a 20. That bitch ain't pissing on me.
Okay, so you're telling me who's your female celebrity crush?
Kylie Jenner.
Okay, damn. All right, Kylie Jenner's like, yo, we get the fuck, but you gotta pee on her.
No, you weird bitch. How dare you come at me like that, bitch? You know who I am, bitch. Piss on me. I would cuss that bitch out so crazy she had never asked nobody else no dumb ass shit like that.
Man, that's wild.
You freaky bitch. You bum ass bitch. You be out your goddamn mind. Piss on me.
Okay.
Bitch, can I shit in your mouth?
That's different. That's
It ain't different. Shit.
whole ballpark different.
Shit. Bitch, piss on me.
First
You
of all,
got
when
your
a girl
goddamn
squirts on
mind.
you, there's some pee in there, so it's not that crazy of a thing.
Bro.
That's the thing, bro.
First of all,
it's facts.
the day I lay down in the tub and tell a bitch to piss on me, oh my
Fine.
God.
What's the freakiest thing that you can divulge that you let women do?
Let a woman do it. A woman ain't got to do shit. I'ma do it. I do some freaky shit to a bitch. A bitch ain't eating my ass. Bitch
Yeah.
ain't doing none of that freaky nasty shit. Bitch ain't playing with my ass. That's the only type of freaky shit you can be talking about. Bitch ain't touching my asshole.
No,
Why
there's
do I
dudes-
want my ass tickled?
There's people who spit in each other's mouths. I think that's gross.
I don't do that either, but it's like I will spit on a bitch. Why not? You freaky bitch. Yeah, I'll degrade you.
You ever use like syrups and like ice creams and stuff?
I would. I have before, like a long time ago, but that shit kind of weak for real. First of all, ice cubes is like, bitch, if you put one more ice cube in your mouth and I just want my dick sucked, you keep trying to be fancy, bitch. I just want some head.
Yeah, I don't like that shit either.
Yeah, like, bitch, it's cool just to say you did it, but after that, be like, all right, bitch, how many ice cubes you gonna pop?
I was with this one granny one time. Well, she was like 65, some shit like that. But anyway, she was like, I'm gonna take it to the next level, and she drank like a bottle of Sprite, and it was a cold Sprite, and she started sucking me off, and I was like, this hurts, like, because the chemicals and the acid and the Sprite like started tingling my dick, like it hurt. That shit hurt, bro.
That bitch said, I'm gonna take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Granny.
It was cold,
What
but
is
it
you
hurt.
doing with Graham?
It was fire. I met her on Tinder. She came outside with a baseball bat. Swear to God in my life. So I hit her up on Tinder and I pulled up.
Outside
And then she came out with the baseball bat behind her back and she's like, what's up? And she was like kind of eyeing me and I'm like, yo, this is like, I don't got nothing on me. Like, what are we doing right now?
No, bro.
And then she's like, okay, I'm just making sure. We went inside. She drank some Sprite and we started fucking. I had footage. I'm serious.
What is wrong with you?
I can show you the footage. It's crazy.
Bro, I feel like, one, that shit is some scary shit. Why am I on Tinder meeting these AIDS-infested bitches?
I didn't wear protection. That was crazy.
You what?
I forgot. And I
You
also
forgot?
I also thought to myself, like, she's not getting no dick. Like, that's how I thought. I was like, she doesn't got no diseases.
Bro, you was a fucking fool. These bitches is out here getting dick. Nigga standards is low.
You wear protection at all costs?
No. Shit. But I ain't hitting no bitch on Tinder without protection. That bitch crazy. She suck dick every day. This bitch is on there just to suck dick, and you think this bitch ain't got nothing? She crazy.
So how do you make sure that you're straight if you're not wearing protection?
But I didn't say I don't use condoms. You said at all costs. No, not at all costs, but not with grams off Tinder. You crazy. Grams for sure. I'm not nutting in grams. I'm not getting shit grams got. That bitch got 67 years of sucking dick on her.
Nah.
It's a lot of risk involved.
Yeah. Yeah, her credentials are on the roof for sure.
Bro, that bitch had 67 years of sucking dick.
Yeah. That's why I started hooking up with married women, because it was easier. Like, okay, there's no way you're catching a disease.
Yes, it is. Because if that bitch cheat with you, she cheat. That bitch cheat with everybody.
I don't think so. I think I was really good at honing in like women that like were at the breaking point of cheating, and then I would get them to cheating. I was really good at that because they would say no for weeks and weeks and months, and then eventually like, all right, I'll pull up on you.
Yeah, and that's why hoes ain't shit. That's why you might as well have however many you want, because shit, why is you settling for a bitch that's gonna do whatever the fuck she gonna do anyway?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for my cousins because we have a group, and I always tell them like about all the married women I was sleeping with, and they're always like, man, we're about to get married, bro. Can you not tell us this type of shit? Like, we don't want to hear about the married women fucking other people right now. You know what I'm saying?
One thing for sure, it'd be the bitch you never thought would do nothing, and that bitch would be a whole whore.
Man.
But you feel me? I don't judge. So, bitch, if you want to be a whore, all you have to do is say you was a whore. Bitch, be you. Be the best whore you can be. Just let me know that's what you is. Don't try to trick me. Like, if I buy a cat, I can't be mad that cat scratched me. I knew it was a cat. But, bitch, if I buy a cat and it breathe fire, I'm going to be mad as fuck at whoever sold me that cat. Bitch, you ain't tell me you did all this crazy shit. You ain't about to burn my house down and you out here dragging.
That would suck, man. If you really got invested with somebody and you're married for them for a long time and you have kids and then they fuck up and do some crazy shit. That's fucked up.
Thought you had a cat and she a fucking snake.
Yeah, they fuck up your whole life basically. And then women always get like the benefit and the trials and shit to take half your money and all that shit.
But you know what else they get? Domestic violence. Fuck wrong, right? Bitch, we 20 years in and this ain't my son. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm gonna go sit down after this ass whooping.
How are the fellas doing, man? How's everybody from Bandgang doing, man?
Everybody good, you feel me? Everybody doing their own thing.
I've been trying to talk to a few of the cats on there, man, and there's every time we're talking to these groups, man, we're always going back to you guys. It's crazy, bro. I've had people from Rock Bottom on here, Street Lords on here, Doughboys on here, Team Eastside on here, and Bandgang on here. And I think those are like some of the most monumental groups ever in fucking Detroit history, right?
Yeah.
Got to be. Who's like,
You just need Team Eastside, and you had everybody.
Yeah, pretty. So I said some cats. I didn't say every single member, but those are the most prevalent groups, right? And to be one of the most prevalent groups in Detroit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, do you guys have any projects or anything coming out, or do you guys collectively have anything going on?
I mean, shit, we working on some shit, but shit, we've been working on that shit forever.
Delay a game.
It be when you got like 10 niggas, you all trying to, it's too many personalities and shit you got to deal with. And this nigga might want it to come out that next month. This nigga not ready to shoot a video. Shooting a video with 10 people on the song is fucking crazy. Everybody got to be there coordinated at the same time. Everything got to be paid for. You really paying for the whole thing. Like, if it's your video, you making sure that shit done. It's not that nigga responsibility, it's your video. If you taking the money on the back end, you figuring that shit out. But you figuring that shit out for 10 people. Ooh. Which is difficult. Not even financially, just logistically. How am I getting y'all all here? Who's shooting this motherfucker? I can't shoot it, I'm in it. How was we shooting it? Like, what's the scenario, all that type of shit? You got to figure all this shit out. And that shit is a lot.
Yeah. And the thing is, since you guys are all kind of like doing fine financially, nobody's like probably that hungry to make anything happen, right?
Yeah, that too.
And that's the hardest part. When you find success, it's like, damn, bro, like.
But the thing is, we just all got into the studio, made a whole album, and then one person just decided they didn't want to rap no more. And just like that, it was over. We made the whole motherfucker. One person backed out. That's all it took.
Now, when the person backs off, is it we have to, anything I was on is off now? Or was it just like, I just don't want to promote it type shit?
It's like, you feel me? I guess we could have probably dropped it without him, but then how we gonna get this video shot? You know what I'm saying? Oh. We just kind of fucked dead in the water.
That sucks,
And
man.
then, it's like, I would buy your half out, and you know what I'm saying? But is you really trying to do it like that? Or is you thinking you about to get out of this, keep the money, and not have no responsibilities? Because that's a problem, too.
Yeah, there's a famous, I can't say the name because they actually sue people, but there's like a famous pizza franchise that they'll give, you can buy a percentage of it, of their franchise, if they trust you enough and if you built loyalty with them. But one of the contingencies is that you can't leave, like if you leave working there, they can take back their percentage from you. So it's really like you can't, they're basically telling you like you can't have a percentage of our stuff without continuously working here.
Damn, is it Pizza Cat?
No, man, this is a major franchise. It's like a major franchise.
Pizza Cat good.
I didn't say they're not. I'm just saying that's not a major franchise.
Is it Little Caesars?
I can't say the name of it, bro. They literally sue people.
Damn, it must be.
And
Little
I used to work.
Caesars.
I used to work there, so I'm like,
You can say who it ain't. It ain't Little Caesars.
No, it's put it this way: it's the best pizza you can get from Detroit.
Little Caesars.
Man, nobody's getting Little Caesars, man.
Crazy as hell. Little Caesars, light sauce, butter parmesan. That's the best pizza.
It's poison.
Shit, it's delicious.
You're telling me right now, one of your highlight meals is eating Little Caesars?
No, but out of pizza, it's the best pizza. Out of all the pizza I've ever had in my life, Little Caesars is the best pizza.
Well, yeah, if you get it within 30 minutes to an hour, that shit is fire.
Yeah, why are you getting an hour-old pizza?
I'm just saying. And like but the feeling is not worth it after. What's if you talk about the highlights of Detroit food?
El Jordan's on 6 Mile in Schaefer. The grilled chicken pita, that's number 1. Lou's Deli, Connorman's Treat on grilled onion roll. That's number 2. You gotta go to the one on 6 Mile. Motherfucking, who was just talking about this? Sushi KO, which ain't in Detroit. It's in Dearborn, but I count it as Detroit food. It's number 3. And you gotta get the fried cheesecake in the motherfucking. First of all, you take a bitch there, give her the fried cheesecake. Bitch ain't never had fried cheesecake. Bitch like, damn, this shit good as hell. You know something. There you go. Y'all take that. What else? Motherfucking. Out of Detroit food, that'd be my main ones. But out of food in general, then you gotta go to Ocean Prime. Then you gotta go to Fleming's. Fleming's really ain't shit, but it's just nice, you know, take a little bitch out there or something.
Yeah, Ocean Prime sushi is ridiculous.
I don't eat sushi, but they macaroni, crazy.
Macaroni. This is a fish restaurant, man.
You got to get the black truffle macaroni. That bitch is crazy.
I mean, I'll check it out. But if you want some sushi, I don't know why you don't eat sushi. It's literally, you just said you eat sushi KO.
Yeah, I go there and get the chicken fried rice. It's like Benihana's, you know?
Man. All right, so you're going to sushi restaurants and not ordering a sushi. I get it. All right.
Bro, I've never been there with nobody that orders sushi. Everybody I go with get fried chicken or chicken fried rice with the chicken and I get mine spicy. A strawberry lemonade and the fried cheesecake.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about before we close out, is BabyTron technically a scam rapper?
I consider him a scam rapper. And honestly, see, when BabyTron was first rapping, I fucked with him because of Lando. But now I'm saying like musically, you feel me? Like he a good nigga on outside of shit. But lately, that nigga been going crazy. That nigga raps been going crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga might be in my top 3, top 5. Outside of the gang, for sure. He top 3 for sure. He been putting some shit on that mic. Give him his credit real quick.
Now you said top 3, man, so we got to break it down.
Okay.
Are you going to get in trouble for breaking down your top 3 outside of gang?
Shit, this my motherfucking top 3. What a nigga gonna tell me?
Yeah.
Shit, but
Can you pull that mic down a little bit?
down.
Just in the little bit?
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Listen, I gotta think though. Let's go top 5. That's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta. Outside of the gang, we got me. Well, first of all, I gotta put everybody on the gang. We just gonna put them all as one, cause I can't go and put them on no list without putting them on there. But that's Bandgang, Glock Boys, everybody on there. You feel me? Motherfucking industry too, or just Detroit?
You can do anything you want.
Damn. Pretty bread.
Nice.
Motherfucking. I'll put BabyTron on there.
Damn, 2? Oh, technically 3,
No.
yeah, because you're counting yourself, right?
Motherfucking, and this ain't in no order, you feel me? These just names.
Oh, okay.
Team Eastside is a group. And that's Peasy, Ray. Motherfucking, I'm putting GT in there too. Even then, I don't care if he ain't in it, he in it. And Vezo in it too, you feel me? They all bunched together. Call it what you want. Motherfucking. I want to say Rio and them, but top 5 though. I fuck with them though. It depends. They got too much music though. It's hard to say. Goddamn. Let me see what I listen to on the daily.
I mean, it sounded like you were about to say Rio. Let me see what I got.
GT for sure. It depends on what day he rapping though. That's what it be for everybody. It depends on what day it is.
Let me see what I got here.
Motherfucking 80s, yeah. Rudy, LOM Rudy. Gotta put that nigga on there.
Casino?
Yeah. Especially the old LOM. Them niggas as a group went crazy on shit. Them niggas need to make more group music or in general. And that's it, ain't it? Ain't that motherfucker 5?
Yeah, that's 5. That's a pretty solid damn list.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, that's hot. I mean, that is crazy though. That one of the newest emergences is one of the biggest artists in Michigan right now, right? With trying you shouting him out like that. I didn't expect him to be on your top 5. That's wild. But you know, the dude did it. The dude did it.
Yeah.
At the fastest rate as any rapper has done it from Detroit, next to.
And if you hear how his flow switched up, like he went from in the store punching ball mains and they look good to I'm in the store, ball mains, and then like he got his flow down pat. And now that's why he cold. His bar's always been there, but he just needed the flow. And now that he got that nigga unstoppable.
Man, this was a fun ass talk, bro. Is there anything you want to cover before we close out?
Shit, it's good. You feel me?
Any projects you want to shout out one more time?
I feel like you saying I should, so let me just go ahead and say
Why
it.
not? I mean, shit, you got shit coming out.
Scam Man coming September 8th. And everything else is, to be determined.
September 8th. That's not far from now. It's like a month, roughly.
Got about a month.
All right, bet. Yeah, man, you already know your honorary on this couch. Come back whenever you want, bro. Talk more shit. This was fun as fuck. Appreciate you being a part of this, man. Bandgang Javar was in the building. We're shooting at Parallel Sound Studio. High Low Visuals shooting these productions. We're out. Peace.